Alright, ATN guys, I wanted to show you basically what I seen today with gold. So first of all, just to prove, called this out 9 hours ago today, and it is 10:06, 8:30. Called this out 9 hours ago, a little bit more than 9 hours ago, but yeah. Okay, so let's go back and look at. You guys can see exactly what I was looking at. Everybody was looking for a breakout of this area right here, which is basically about 1917, 1918 area to break out, and it happened. The breakout happened. But if we go down and we look over here, where is my volume chart? There you go. I don't know why that wasn't showing, but yeah. So if we look over here, we can see volume started to kick up, and then it kicked up more as we got to the higher, and it even went higher when we got to this level right here at that high. Now that indication right there is, to me, is basically that the big boys, the market makers, are starting to do something. So as you can see right here, you can see all of this volume starting to kick in as we keep making higher highs, as we're making higher highs right there. Boom, see that? And you look over here, boom, highest volume of the day. Previously the highest volume of the day, you can see, and we made a higher high right there, and that was to the upside. Where does this level look? We look back, it broke all of that. What do the retail guys do? We have a breakout, they start buying. Big boys come in and say, no, we are taking this back down. They take it down hard, it goes down too fast, big sell-off. So what happens is they bring it back up. Who comes back in to buy again? Retail guys. Buy in right here. Comes back to this level, goes up. Then what happens right about here? We get a, what does they call this? A no demand. There is no longer demand for the stock. It can't go up, it can't go down. So what happens is big boys know that they are no longer going to get any more higher prices. So what do? They bring it back down. As soon as I seen that, waited, and it came back down, and what happened right here? We got a little, confusion going right here. It went back up after we broke right there. I didn't get in right here. And then what happened was, basically, you had a whole bunch of people. What are they doing over here? This is all the 5 minute, by the way. This is the 5 minute. Everything starts to come together on the 5 minute. So what happens was, it's a lot of the big boys said, we came back to this no demand zone, which was right here, and the big boys came in and they said that's enough. They took it up as much as they could and they brought it down. As you can see right here, set because of the fact that we already broke this, it's an opportunity to buy right here, and the price went down. It's higher volume. I didn't like that volume, but it wasn't high enough to break and go back up. So what happened was, as we sat here, as retail buyers started to keep buying, no big buyers came in, and we sold right here, came down, and you can see On the Instagram, I called it out. I had a rising wedge, which I'll show you. And if we broke that 1904 possible heavy sell-off, and what happened was exactly, go back to the 1 hour chart, you can see why this is a rising wedge. Keep going up, going down, slowly going up. We're going down. We can make a high. The wedge is not done with. Goes back up. We don't make it too big of a high now. Now there's indication that this rising wedge is starting to form. Goes back down to this level, breaks, and we go back up. No longer can break any of this levels. It's basically all the way up to here. Can't break. Comes back down. Go back up, and then everything forms right there. So called out 1904. We break that level, we're gonna have heavy sell-off. We had the sell-off, came back up to retest, as you can see right there, and then just tanked today. That was pretty much in a nutshell exactly what happened. That was a very quick video. There's a lot more explanation to it, but nothing complicated. It's all traded based off of VSA, volume spread analysis, and we do not enter a trade of breakouts. This is the whole point of this video. Do not trade breakouts. So many retail people would have traded this to the upside. Don't trade breakouts. Look at the volume. Barely anybody on YouTube teaches volume when it comes to Forex. There is out there, don't get me wrong, but barely anybody teaches. Volume has to do with supply and demand. Yeah, I know this is not the exact amount of volume coming in and out, but this is an indication of momentum to the upside and downside. There was too much momentum coming in as we went up, and people kept on buying while big boys were shorting. And that's pretty much it. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you guys have any questions, just leave it in the comments below. I'm gonna try to answer as many as I can. I know I'm new to this whole YouTube scene. Don't forget to subscribe and follow me on Instagram and my Telegram. Also, I'm gonna try my hardest to post at least once a day or every other day. Even if there is a trade or there isn't a trade, losing trade, not a losing trade, whatever the case is. But this is the basics of how pretty much this works. Thanks again.